Hello everyone, I'm Indra Bartona and welcome to my show. Today's show is all about creating positive moments. Now last show we did focus on some tools that were creating positive moments, but in the morning, starting with a morning routine. Now we're going to fast forward to a little bit later during the day. So let's begin. Whether you've incorporated a morning practice of creating positive moments or not, you still might notice that during your day, you're still having some negative thoughts and negative moments that are creeping into your day. Do you sometimes wonder if there's a tiny little demon perched on your shoulder, whispering sweet nothings to you? Maybe things that creep into your thought process of, no, you're not good enough. Don't even bother. Why are you wasting your time? You're too fat. You're too thin. You're dreaming too big. Now, these are just moments, and they're negative moments. And it's completely normal. Every day is going to be different to the next. You might be wondering, well, why am I having these negative thoughts? I mean, I've done my morning routine. I went for a walk. I practiced gratitude. But it's midday and I'm having negative thoughts. Well, I've actually moved past the question of why is this happening to me? And now I'm all about moving forward with some positive tools that can address this and help you on to create more creative and positive moments in your day. My favorite tool is to use affirmations. Now, there's loads of affirmations available. A great place to start is to do a search on the internet and to just list some out that you kind of resonate towards that you like, and particularly for what you're feeling at the time. Another place is to find a book full of affirmations. I find Amazon is a great place to start to do a search and find a book on affirmations there. The best way to get started with an affirmation is to create some space around yourself, a bubble, a dome. Now, this is easier said than done. If you're working from home, then you can just do it easily. But if you're at work, depending on your work environment, sometimes you can create a bubble by just closing your eyes and taking a couple deep breaths. But if that's too difficult because you're in a noisy work environment, then take a break, go for a walk, maybe even leave the building for a minute. This whole practice will only take you 5 to 10 minutes total. To get started with this, once you've found your space or you've created your bubble, take some deep breaths and be conscious of your breath. Breathe at your own pace and repeat the words of the affirmation either out loud, softly to yourself, or in your head. Either way, if you repeat them out loud or in your head, this still is really effective. Now, repeat the words, take the breaths. Now, you can just be repeating this over and over again for a couple of minutes. I have a couple of basic ones that I have here that I'm going to just share with you. They're kind of generalized ones that can be used. So see if any of these ones will be helpful. Here's the first one. I believe everything will work out. I believe everything will work out. Feelings are just visitors, and I let them go. Feelings are just visitors, and I let them go. I will not hesitate. I will just do. I will not hesitate. I will just do. I am enough, and I am complete. I am enough, and I am complete. At first you might think, well, just repeating words, which is what you are. But at the same time, you're repeating the words. You are actually bringing words and energy to life. So keep repeating the words. It's actually the same process as when you watch a movie and you suspend your belief. You take that journey. You're on that adventure. Let the same thing happen to the words. resonate within the words as you say them over and over, and close your eyes and say them and be conscious of your breath. Repetition is the key with any type of positive affirmation. It's about saying them and realizing that you have access to this affirmation at any time during the day. You can even just be doing something at work and just plant those affirmations into your head and repeat them a couple times. It's amazing that after you've taken a couple of moments to practice this, you can start to draw on those affirmations much easier. If you're a beginner to affirmations, what I'd suggest is just to start on one. Choose one affirmation that you feel comfortable with and just work on that and keep it for a week. Maybe try to put 5 minutes aside every day and just work through your breath, put some energy into the affirmation, and then see how you feel at the end of the week. If you still want to hang on to that affirmation, or if you want to choose another one and start the following week. I like to keep my affirmations. I have a couple of affirmations that really work for me, and I carry them around, or I put them next to my desk on a couple of cards. And every now and again, I find that I have to recycle and go back to one that's been really serving me well. And for some reason, I just pick that one up and I work on that for a week. And then sometimes I don't need that one for a long time, but I find another one that's more applicable. Thank you so much for joining me on my show today. I hope that you found this really helpful, focused on affirmations. And I would love to hear about any of the affirmations that you've discovered. If you want to write them down in the comments, or if you've got any questions about affirmation work, I would love to be helpful and answer those for you. So looking forward to seeing you on my next show. Sending you love and light.